Hello everybody, this is Godzilla 1991, and for today/tonight, depending on what time it is when you are watching this video, I will be reviewing a figure that I got for my birthday just gone, and that would be the Tamashii Nations S.H. MonsterArts Godzilla 1972. Now this depiction of the king debuted in 1968's Destroy All Monsters. However, this model is based off the 1972 suit from Godzilla vs. Gigan, and even though it's technically the same suit, we can tell that this is the 72 model because the eyes are a little bit larger than they were in Destroy All Monsters. And although not present on this figure, the suit itself actually began to show signs of deterioration. Also, there's a reason why Tamashii Nations went for the 72 model rather than 68, and that's simply because he comes with this accessory, which is his bloody head. So in case that you have the Gigan figure, like I do, you can recreate the scene where Gigan beated up a wounded Godzilla. I haven't tried this gimmick out yet, but I've seen other folks do it. Boys, forgive me if I sound a little weak than usual in this video, but that's because I've had a really nasty bug lately, and I'm getting over it. So I do apologise if I sound a little bit raspy than usual. Like all other Tamashii Nation models, he is poseable, however I don't play around with it being a delicate figure. Now a few years ago, I did used to have the Bandai Creation 68 Godzilla, and while yes I loved it when I first received it for the Christmas of late 2019, but the more times I looked it over and did more research on the 68 to 72 incarnation, I eventually went off it and compared it to not only this model, but the actual movie suit itself. He did look as if he had a facelift, and it kinda looked a bit ridiculous. Nowhere near accurate. So I sold it and planned to replace it with the old Movie Monster Series figure instead. I say old because Bandai have since done a replica of the BC model. However, when I heard that Tamashii Nations were going to be doing the 1972 incarnation of Godzilla, I decided to be up to date, and I pre-ordered the new S.H. MonsterArts figure, who I think is an ideal replacement for the BC version. He is charcoal black, as seen in the films, but he actually does have some areas that are painted green, and the tips of his dorsal spines are silver too, and of course, his mouth is a nice glossy red. Even though I had been looking forward to getting this figure all year, but there was however one thing that I was dreading, and that would be the removal, and by removal I mean taking him out of his packaging, because the past two Tamashii figures that I have gotten, those being Showa Gigan and Final Wars Godzilla, the tails had unfortunately come loose, and I had to heat them up in order to attach them. Well, thankfully that didn't happen with this Godzilla, and I hope the same will go for Anguirus, who will be coming out next year. Now for size comparisons. Like so many other kaiju who were released either before or after him, he is 6 inches tall, and will naturally go well with other monster models, like Gigan, who towers over him. But in his debut film appearance, Gigan did actually look a lot taller than the King of the Monsters. And also, the link to his review is in the description below if you wish to check that video out. Here he is with the Revoltech Anguirus and the Mezco 68 Godzilla as well. So one of my final thoughts on the Tamashii Nations S.H. MonsterArts Godzilla 1972. If you're a fan of the 12th entry of the Showa series, like I am, then this will be a must-have. And a lot more especially if this was one of those incarnations of Godzilla that you hoped that NECA would do models of back in the day, but never did. So this figure will be for you. This is Godzilla 1991 signing out. Take care, thank you all very much for watching, see you all next time, and I hope you all have a happy Christmas. Bye for now.